If you've been following soil stories, you already know that I'm obsessed with anything that can revive, rebuild, or honestly, just supercharge tired soil. And today, we're tackling one of the most overlooked treasures in the gardening world, dry leaves. Yes, those crunchy, sweep them into a heap and burn them leaves that many people consider trash. But here, in our soil-loving community, we see things differently. We see potential. We see richness. We see black gold. This isn't just another compost tip or quick garden hack. This is a long-lasting, powerful, transformative method that, when done right, can completely change your garden's health. So grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's turn those dry leaves into the most valuable resource your soil will ever receive. The truth is, dry leaves are nature's ultimate recycling system. Every year, trees drop millions of leaves packed with minerals they've lifted from deep underground, nutrients that are otherwise hard for garden plants to access. When you throw away or burn those leaves, you're literally burning free fertilizer. Dry leaves contain calcium, magnesium, potassium, and trace minerals that plants absolutely love. They also break down into humus, the soft, dark, spongy material that improves soil structure, water holding, nutrient exchange, and microbial life. If you've ever seen a forest floor so rich you can sink your fingers into it, that's humus, and dry leaves are what create it. If you've never heard of leaf mold, prepare to meet your new garden best friend. Leaf mold isn't compost, it's the result of leaves breaking down slowly through fungal activity, not the high-heat, fast bacterial breakdown you get with composting kitchen scraps. This slow fungal decay creates a product so valuable that gardeners in Europe treat it like gold dust. Leaf mold can hold up to 500% of its weight in water, making it one of the best mulch and soil amendment options for dry climates or water-stressed gardens. It lightens heavy clay, enriches sandy soils, and gives plants a moisture reservoir to tap into during hot spells. And the best part, making leaf mold is nearly effortless. Start by collecting as many dry leaves as you can. Your yard, your neighbors' yards, even local parks if allowed. The more you gather, the bigger your future stash of black gold. Shred the leaves if you can. You don't need a fancy shredder. A lawnmower works wonders. Shredding cuts the breakdown time almost in half because it increases the surface area fungi can work on. Choose a spot in your garden where the pile can stay undisturbed. This could be a corner, behind a shed, or next to your compost area. Pile the shredded leaves at least 1 meter high. This height helps trap moisture so fungi can thrive. Give the pile a good watering, just enough to make it damp, like a wrung-out sponge. Now, walk away. Leaf mold doesn't need turning or monitoring the way compost does. Mother Nature takes over from here. Check the pile occasionally and sprinkle with water if it dries out. In about 6 months to a year, depending on your climate, you'll have rich, dark, crumbly leaf mold ready for use. If you're the kind of gardener who likes quicker results, you can turn dry leaves into nutrient-dense compost much faster than leaf mold. Composting leaves involves mixing them with nitrogen-rich materials like kitchen scraps, grass clippings, coffee grounds, or even fresh manure. Dry leaves are high in carbon, so pairing them with nitrogen speeds up decomposition and introduces more microbial activity. This process creates heat, which breaks down the leaves quickly and produces a nutrient-dense compost that enriches soil, boosts microbial life, and improves fertility. For every bag of dry leaves, add about 1/3 a bag of green materials. Ensure the pile stays moist and turn it every 2 weeks. Within 2 to 3 months, you'll have a beautiful, rich compost ready to nourish your plants. You don't always have to compost or process dry leaves before using them. Many gardens, especially in hot climates, benefit instantly when leaves are used as mulch. Spread shredded leaves around the base of your plants. This keeps soil cool, reduces evaporation, suppresses weeds, and slowly feeds the soil as the leaves decompose. The key is shredding. Whole leaves tend to mat down and block air movement, but shredded leaves create a fluffy layer that plants love. Fruit trees, vegetable beds, container plants, and even lawns can all benefit from a layer of leaf mulch. Over time, worms will pull the leaf pieces into the soil, improving structure naturally. For gardeners who can't wait months to see results, leaf tea offers a quick, nutrient-rich boost. This is simply a water infusion made from soaked leaves. While not as concentrated as compost tea, leaf tea provides a gentle mineral solution your plants can absorb quickly. Fill a bucket halfway with shredded leaves, top it with water, and leave the mix for a week. Stir it occasionally. When it turns brownish and smells earthy, strain it and use the liquid to water your plants. The leftover leaf material can go straight into your compost pile. This simple tea helps replenish trace minerals in depleted soils and gives plants a mild nutrition lift during stressed periods. If you garden in clay soil, you already know the struggle. Poor drainage, sticky mud, and difficulty rooting plants deeply. Dry leaves can transform clay soil into a friable, breathable structure filled with air pockets where roots can grow. Mix leaf mold or shredded leaves directly into clay soil. Over time, the soil becomes softer, lighter, and easier to work with. For sandy soils, leaves act like sponges. Mixing leaf mold into sandy beds helps the soil hold water longer, reduces the need for constant watering, and gives plants more moisture during dry spells. Healthy soil is alive. But dry, lifeless soil often lacks the organic matter microbes and earthworms need to thrive. When you add leaf mold or shredded leaves, you're feeding these soil organisms, which in turn feed your plants. Fungi especially love leaf matter. These fungal networks help plants access nutrients, protect them from disease, and create healthier root systems. Earthworms use leaf pieces as both shelter and food, aerating and enriching the soil as they move through it. One of the best things you can do as a gardener is establish an annual leaf cycle. Every year when trees shed, collect more leaves than you think you'll need. Store them in breathable bags or bins. This gives you a steady supply for mulching, composting, and soil improvement throughout the year. If your trees don't produce enough leaves, consider building relationships within your community. Neighbors are usually happy to give their leaves away. Some cities even allow residents to collect bagged leaves destined for disposal. Dry leaves are so much more than yard waste. They are one of the most powerful soil conditioners nature offers, free, abundant, and incredibly effective. When you turn dry leaves into black gold, you're not just improving your soil, you're reconnecting with the cycles of nature, building long-term fertility, and creating a healthier garden ecosystem for years to come. Whether you make leaf mold, leaf compost, mulch, or tea, your plants will reward you with vigor, resilience, and tea. If you found this guide helpful and you want more soil-saving, garden-growing, nature-powered wisdom, don't forget to subscribe to Soil Stories and share this article with your fellow gardeners. Let's spread the magic of healthy soil together.